Well, let me start. I strongly believe in the principle of no child left behind, and that is that in order to achieve academic excellence for all students, it is essential to measure progress. And to the extent that accountability is being undermined, I think it's bad for all children, particularly poor children and children who don't speak English as a first language. A person who is more qualified than me to speak about education reform is Margaret. After all, she helped author the policy and implement it as Secretary of Education.
Well, No Child Left Behind is based on some really simple principles, which is we're going to test every kid every year. We're going to report those results to parents and to the public and to policymakers, and we're going to hold ourselves accountable for them meeting some essentials to function in life. And those are as tried and true today, Mr. President, as they were, more than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, laws are meant to be changed and updated based on what we learn over time. Of course, we need to perfect the law now. Assessment has gotten a lot better. Curriculum standards need to be raised, and on and on. So, I'm not defensive at all about the fact that we need to make some changes.
Yeah.
That's natural. That's why we have reauthorizations. But if we can't be embarrassed and ashamed about the fact that still half of our minority kids get out of high school on time, shame on us.
Yeah.
And what's happening now is that we're ratcheting back on the pressure and intensity of accountability, which has worked. It has worked for poor and minority kids.
Yeah.
And we have gotten results on their behalf. And I'm proud that we worked on
Me
it.
too. I tell you, one thing Margaret and I were distressed about when I was governor of Texas and she was the key policy advisor on education was that many of our children couldn't read at grade level at the fourth grade. And we knew this, and our questioner ought to understand this too, is that if you can't read at fourth grade, you're likely not going to be able to read in high school. And if you can't read in high school, you're not going to take advantage of any education. And so we focused on some essentials, one of which was reading. And the idea of people saying, well, you teach the test. Our attitude is if you teach the child to read, they can pass the test. But anyway, it's a concept that strongly needs to be defended, and it's under assault right now.